It's week 9 of the National Football League, and the focus is on Courtland Sutton. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Broncos and the Ravens, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward. And Brock, now that we're into the November portion of our season, we've got a pretty good picture of who both of these teams, at least who we expect these teams to be from here on out.
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. They're through the opening rounds if this is a boxing match, right? In this season-long fight. Early issues been worked through, or at least you hope so. And this is where they have to be in that groove as we push through the heart of the season. Any team with hopes beyond Week 18, they got to be figured out. They figure out who they are and what they are right now. Their biggest strengths and their most glaring weaknesses. In this game, it's about emphasizing those strengths, hiding those weaknesses, and playing some winning football.
Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the final quarterback taken in the first round of this year's draft. A lot of experience from Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
Nix starting with a pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Play action with Nix. He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He's on the move. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Nix from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. As a man, that's Courtland Sutton. And a solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball. Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
That's caught for the first. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Broncos will have a first down. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Throw left side, complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's hit and goal. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk something here, just chucks it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
This throw is caught. It's a Denver touchdown. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. And he's out of bounds. Get this, right where the kickoff came from, at the opposing 35-yard line.
You know it right now, Kate. I'm absolutely in favor of this frenetic pace. A touchdown scored, and this is what the immediate response is. Nearly answer it with a house call yourself. Yeah, there's no body blows in this one. This game's starting with some serious haymakers.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Report!
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense to the line for second down. Lamar now from the gun. He'll get this to Henry. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. So they'll decline this and take the result. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. He's got Andrews. And he gets this forward to the 19. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds his man, it's Rashad Bateman. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Here's Henry on the option. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
Bateman hauls it in. Touchdown, Baltimore. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. And there's a man there. It's going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit high.
We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Alpha, sit high. 180.
From the gun, Jackson. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. Big gain downfield. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strike.
That's complete inside the 35. They get 37 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go now.
Nix with it on first. He completes it in traffic. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Short pass brought in. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has it in close. Touchdown, Denver! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. First and 10 now from the 30.
Go.
Drawn starts with an option, right side. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brandon Jones up for the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Right back to the option we go. Heading left on this one. And they're on him. Browning who makes the stop. He gets a couple and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
It is cut left side. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Out of the gun, Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. And in motion, out of the slot. Running left out of the second down option. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 20-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he drives this forward to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens are on the move here.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. Punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. The Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And we've seen how well he's adjusted to the NFL in his first season. And you can see the league's notice, too. He's leading the early race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch. And it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Williams has the Denver touchdown. The Broncos earn the chance to tie before halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos tie this game at 21. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Deontay Hardy to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. First down. Here's Lamar. Completed to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Jackson looking to throw. Andrews with the catch.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And again, it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Lamar throwing again. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we've reached halftime here in Baltimore. The Ravens flying into the break with a lead. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to the Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. And this one, a one-point game at halftime. Kareem Hunt taking over. 2 touchdowns thus far. From there, we head down south to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. Dak Prescott, 4 touchdown passes. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Ladd McConkey, a touchdown catch in that first half. The first half belonged to the reigning NFL most valuable player, number 8, Lamar Jackson. He came out of the gate smoking hot with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes to help steer his guys towards this halftime lead. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Ravens are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. This one's to Andrews outright. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Shut up!
Lamar now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down throw for Jackson. He's got Andrews. A lot of mess on the move here. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Play action with Nix. Buying some time right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Here's Nix to throw. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. And they're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. Forced out to his right. Can't get it to him, incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down. They'll throw again, Nix. Completed to Sutton. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pass taken in by Sutton. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Nix from the gun. He has room past the 25. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Hardy on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Drain.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show. I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on third down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Denver ready for another offensive possession. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Throwing on first down, Nix. Chased out to his right. He gets it complete to Josh Reynolds. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Nix with it on first. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. One yard, all that's needed. This is third and inches. Shotgun snap to Nix. Cut by Sutton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Working inside the red zone. Completed to Reynolds. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. They'll look to run with Williams. Is in. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a fourth quarter lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They've got a man in motion. On second down, here's Henry again. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Another run for Henry. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Slot man motion Cruz with the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens needing 4 points.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Running once more with Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. Going to the ground again on first. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Henry running to the left. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Short side option here. He's running left. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Ravens have taken the lead late. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Denver set to take the field on offense. And after watching their passing attack taking the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw it. He's on the move. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the Ravens go in nickel, 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Looking to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to go out on the edge of the red zone. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Here comes Will Lutz, a lot riding on this field goal try. This from 40 on the right hash. Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And that should be their last gasp in this game.
Kate, those plans they were making for overtime, all the coordinators, the guys on the field, well, I guess you could file them away for another game. They won't get to see the extra frame here.
The Ravens in victory formation and content to just knee this one out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Or both?
All of us. Indeed, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.